Winter Wonderland is probably the weirdest and coolest theme park event the UK has. Every year at the start of the festive period, London gets a world-class theme park built almost overnight in Hyde Park, and it offers some truly awesome rides and attractions. However, for those who've never been there, planning your first trip can be extremely overwhelming, as the wide range of options and events can leave you scratching your head as to what on earth is the best thing to do. So, in light of this, your friend Roller Coaster, that's me, is going to tell you every tip and trick I know about this event and hopefully turn your first or next trip to Winter Wonderland from a stressful one to a joyous one, and maybe even save you a quid or two. Number 1. Clone coasters. The park has quite a few coasters on offer this year, but did you know that apart from the Munich looping, every other coaster in the park that's not a kiddie coaster is just a different variation of a Wild Mouse coaster? Ice Caves and Time Machine are just spinning Wild Mouses that can be found on many a seaside attraction like on Brighton Pier and Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. Wild Mouse is a clone of Rattlesnake at Chessington, and Eurocoaster, whilst quite unique, is just an inverted Wild Mouse. If you want to get value for money when choosing your coasters, I recommend that you pick Munich looping, Ice Caves, as its indoor segment makes it an amazing experience, and if you're a real coaster nut, Eurocoaster, as an inverted Wild Mouse is really rare, at least here in the UK. Number 2. Get there early. Now this may seem rather obvious, but there's more to this than just avoiding the long lines for the attractions, as doing this will actually help you have better ride experiences. The reason I say this is because if you arrive early to the park and it's quiet, the flat rides will operate on extended cycles, sometimes giving you 2 or 3 times the cycle you'd get when the park is operating at full capacity, so this certainly gives you more bang for your buck. Also, the biggest and most painful queue of the day you will likely face is security, which is extremely slow and boring, so the earlier you get there, the quicker you will get through the bag checks and the more fun you'll have in the park. Number 3. Careful with the cameras. Now this one is quite weird. This year, for some unknown reason, Winter Wonderland has been extremely uncomfortable with anyone taking any footage of the event, even if it's just someone making a TikTok. However, photographs and videos are not banned per se, as multiple vloggers have made videos on the park this year. However, guests are advised to keep their filming on the down low by park management, but hopefully this will soon be corrected. Number 4. Know when to book. Now for this I don't actually mean what date you come to the park, but as to when it is actually financially best for you to book in advance instead of just buying tickets and rides on site, as sometimes it can cost quite a bit more to book online. The Winter Wonderland website offers a free ticket if you spend over £25 online. However, you are charged a 10% booking fee on whatever you order, which can go up to a pocket-punching £15. So if you're planning to spend a lot of money, it really is best to buy everything on the day, especially if you're visiting the park when it's free entry. Number 5. Santaland Deal. Now this is for people with younger families and for people who are planning to spend the whole day at the park, as currently Winter Wonderland is offering unlimited rides in the Santaland area of the park for only £25. The area consists of 15 rides, making it average out at £1.67 per ride, and that's only if you do them just once. However, it must be said that most of the rides here are aimed for younger children, but there are some exceptions like Bumper Cars, the Sizzler and the Dragon's Nest. Number 6. Shop around. Now when you're spending a lot of time at this park, you're more than likely to start getting a bit peckish, want to buy some souvenirs, or just need a drink to unwind. However, similar products are priced differently depending on where you are in the park. I found that for the best deals, head to the back of the park by Dr. Archibald's and do your food shopping there, as you can save a good few pounds on bratwurst and hot cocoa here. But most importantly, avoid shopping at the centre of the park at all costs, as this is where the vendors' prices are the highest. Number 7. Event pricing. Now if you're like me, some of the best attractions Winter Wonderland has to offer are its fantastic events, like the circuses, the ice rink and the Magical Ice Kingdom. However, did you know that the prices for these depend on when you book them? There are 3 different pricing types: off-peak, standard and peak, and these can have quite the price difference, sometimes going up to £5.50 depending on what event you're going to. So make sure you come to the park when it's off-peak if you want to catch all the events and save some cash at the same time. Number 8. Stay for the night. What can I say? Being here in the day is wonderful, but being here at night is truly something else. Not only does the park come alive with rainbow-coloured lights, but when you're riding the taller rides at the park, you get amazing views of the twinkling London skyline that are quite frankly incredible. I would really say that the nighttime experience at this park is truly what makes it spectacular, and as the days get dark so early now, you won't have to stay up late to immerse yourself in what is perhaps the best Christmas event there is, and makes the high prices of this event totally worth it. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Did I help you out? Let me know in the comments and tell me any tips and tricks you have for Winter Wonderland. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and sub if you can, and until next time, have a good one.